Hello everyone, welcome again to AR Pro Academy. All this while we have been discussing about abilities, roles, responsibility of different HODs who are employed in a dealership workshops. There are few more team leaders whom we have to discuss, whose abilities, roles and responsibility we need to discuss, like final inspector or a service advisor, those kind of people. But that we will do in the succeeding sessions. Today, I am deviating from this and going to some other topic which is very dear to me, and I've been practicing in my in my in my active career when I was associated with various dealerships. See, what happens in a dealership is we come across regular routine of job, we conduct that effective way, and we ourselves limit to that one. Certain set targets are there, certain uh, certain visions are there. We go by that, and we limit to that level. Why I'm saying limit? We are limiting to ourselves to that level itself. The reason is, as a professionals, we can even do much better uh, in our contribution as a professional. What I'm trying to say is there are some kind of a activity, some kind of our initiative which can enhance the visibility of that particular dealership. Looking at that, those activities, what we take forward, people will have a high opinion, a kind of a regard, respect to that workshop. So, what are all they? I have listed few things and I will try to explain them. The first thing, which is more very close to me, is one content known as defect acquaint. What is that? We will take it forward in due course. Then the next one is recommendation of child part. The next is um, uh, documenting of improvised tools implements. The next is quality information report. This regarding quality information report, I have already discussed in my previous when I was talking about warranty managers. So then some process we adopt to enhance the productivity, quality productivity of the particular unit. So these are all some of the things which are there which we don't record. We implement that. We do talk lot of initiative to do that. We take lot of efforts to bring it forward, but somewhere down the line we don't keep it record or don't share this knowledge gaining to our fraternity. So we need to do that. I've seen that while doing that, I've received a lot of on various distinguished platforms, gatherings, lot of praises and applause. So I am suggesting you all, you will be coming out on day-to-day basis, a lot of such thing, and you will be, most of you will be coming out with certain your own ideas, innovations, and changes. You will be doing. I am quite sure about it. But those things limits to yourself because you are not sharing it nor recording it. So why don't we do that? That is my kind of a suggestion. So today's subject in this session, I would limit to what is defect acquaint, what is this recording, what way it helps, those things we will discuss about. The rest of the things in the succeeding sessions, we will get to that. What I mean by defect acquaint. See, what happens in a regular dealership workshop, 60 to 70% of the load what we get is a regular service. Either it might be a paid service or a free service for which there are already listed out menus, listed out activities, what needs to be done. If those taken are, if those listed activities, even there are check sheets for that, if they are done appropriately, the requirement of that visit is taken care. Another few percentage you get running repair or a major repair kind of a vehicles. But a small percentage I've seen, you get vehicles which will have some critical problem, which will be not in the regular problem, which is something which you have not either encountered earlier or not resolved, or there might be something which there is no different guidance given anywhere to resolve that problem. There are certain things like that. I hope you all agree with me. I'll tell you in a classic example of this which has happened during my last engagement with a dealership workshop. This organization, one of the directors, uh, his normal practice, it has been shared several times by himself to drive the point that how meticulous if a person is there, how keen a person is there, how he can resolve the issues. To drive that point, many times he has shared on various occasions. So I am drawing from that and trying to share with you to brief you about this defect acquaint. So as I said, this one of the director, as a normal practice on daily routine, half of the day he used to be in one branch because that organization has multiple branches across the city, and half of the day he used to spend at head office. That was his normal, what you call routine, what he used to follow. If goes in the morning session to head office, afternoon session he will be in some branches. Vice versa. If he is early morning go to some branch, afternoon session he will spend in head office. That was his normal routine. This gentleman faced one peculiar problem. What was that? Morning when he drives to any of these locations, what I said, either head office or a branch, it used to be a very comfortable drive. But when in evening, when he drives either to head office or to back to his home or to any branch, he used to face some problem. That is, there used to be some rattling noise in his car, something like a loose item moving around and hitting the surfaces of other things and making that rattling noise. So every time he used to face this problem. So whenever he used to visit to various places, he used to give his concern to those people in that workshop and say, just see what is happening. And most of the time, people used to come and say, sir, it's okay, there is nothing. I don't know what. Uh, they used to come out with a reason saying the car is okay. But he continued with this problem. So it so happened one day he went to head office in the morning. In the evening, he was going to a branch which is closer to his residence. So this branch was on the way to his residence. So his idea was visit that branch, spend time there. Then when finally pack off happens, go to his as it falls in his route. So he came there, he faced the same problem. Then out of he had by the time he had left hope, there is something which cannot be, but it was disturbing. But he had left the hope that this cannot be taken care. So some as a chance when he visited that branch, he called that works manager, workshop superintendent, and said, "See, this problem I'm having since long. Whenever in the evening I go to my home, I get this noise. Can you find out what it is?" He said. He said, "Okay, sir, let me see." Then he took the car for trial, that workshop superintendent. And he went for a spin. Immediately within 5-10 minutes, he returned back and requested the director, "Sir, can you come for a joint ride?" I said, "Okay, kindly show me the problem, what you face." He said, "Okay," he went. "Sir, you please drive. I will sit on the second seat to understand the problem." He said, "Okay." So he drove the car. To his surprise, that noise was not there. That rattling noise has disappeared. He was quite surprised, and he was at kind of a very anguished to know what has happened. While I coming, the noise was there. Now, after showing this, noise has disappeared. He was little confused. Then he said, "I can't show you because that noise, what I get is not there." He said, "Okay, sir, let us get back." Went back. Car was parked. Director went to office. Then, after a few minutes, this workshop superintendent again requested the director, "Sir, can we have a drive once again for your confirmation that the problem has totally eliminated?" He said, "Well, we will do that." So they went for a drive. The noise started. That rattling noise started. Now he was at a very confused state. He said, "The previous test drive, we didn't have noise. Now it is having a noise." Then he looked at that workshop superintendent and said, "How come this noise has reappeared?" Then, very excited, that workshop superintendent showed his sunglasses. "This was the thing which is making the problem in your car." And then, what is the relation between a sunglasses, and a car to have a rattling noise? He was again confused. They returned back, went to the office. Workshop superintendent also followed him. Then he asked him, what was the problem? He said, "Sir, morning when you go to various places, wherever you go, you wear the sunglass because the sun is quite on its peak. But while returning, the sun is already setting, you don't wear the sunglass. What you do is you keep these glasses in the glass holder in the roof, which is there, a space in your car, you keep it there." So this sunglass was rattling and making the noise. So that was the real reason as well. So he was very happy and he could identify in a short span. He was very delighted. And of course, both the director and the workshop superintendent is part of our AR Pro Retail uh, this thing. They are members of this our community. And they might be if they listen to me, they will certainly uh, uh, what do you call agree with my this storytelling. So this kind of a issue when it is there might be not connected with technical. Really, there is no technical issue in this one, but how meticulous and how keen and how observant one has to be there, this becomes very important. So this kind of issues can be recorded as a defect acquired. There is no prescribed format. You can have your own format. Right vehicle number, just a kilometer, that what was the problem, what was previous remedies given, why it wasn't solved, what was the time taken, all that if you record it, and share with OEMs. They may like it or not like it, that is not your concern, or they may say don't share it, you don't share it. But at least for your own record's sake, you should keep it. So that what happens is it becomes a kind of a very knowledge gaining record which you have preserved. It's an experience. It's a kind of a sharing your experience, and it will always come handy. So these not with only these kind of problem, there will be some technical, some noises, some kind of a issue which has been taken long time for you to resolve. Those kind of things, if you record it and keep it as a defect acquired in your custody as a library, then it goes long way in educating the future generation. So I think this is the responsibility, a joint responsibility in the workshop of training department, then your workshop superintendent. They all should get together, even warranty can get together and keep this record maintained at all time and keep it updating. Whenever there an issue comes, because it was a troublesome issue, when we resolve that, we get very happy and leave it that. It should not be the case. We should keep a record of that one. It helps a lot. In fact, there is a beautiful one more incident which was quite widely. It had gone viral in net about a new GM car owner who had a problem with his car whenever he used to buy a ice cream. So the car had a fantasy for that ice cream, something like that. So that episode also I've shared in the link below. Please go through that one. Very interesting one. And it has been, I think some of you might have already heard and read about it, but still it is worthwhile to go. So this is what I am trying to explain, that we should maintain that record. It makes something, talk something about your professionality, your ability to have enhanced your capability in the profession. So that's all for the day. Other things, as I said, listed out another 5 things in the coming session we will discuss. Thank you very much. Be safe. Keep smiling.